Big shout out and thank you to Serico for coming by and buffing a wayward rogue. Got to talking to me, fan of the channel, loves the content. That's all absolutely sensational. Serico, thank you so much for the buffs and the chatting. He's excited for the videos to come out. I've had I mean, obviously people know it's me, but I'm an idiot. I was going to kill Shadow Men. My whole plan was to get some levels in Unrest and then kill Shadow Men. And I can do that. I went to Inathul Swamp and I was working the Shadow Men. Unfortunately, killing a Shadow Man only gives you one reputation for killing them for the Temple of Ro. So we're back here gathering fucking rings. So it's okay. It's all big gains. It's all good stuff. I'm gonna respond to Serico. Good luck with the journey, man. Nice chatting with you. You too, brother. I hope your adventures are badass. What did we get there? What was that one? Yeah, we're not really going to come across anything that I require or that I need, and we're dropping dervishes like third period French. We're in South Row. I'm just casual camping, just back and forth instead of doing the mad dash run around. There are giants here that could pose a serious threat. There's the occasional shambling dipshit that wants a piece, and a piece they have. But it's just that cozy EverQuest goodness, where you're just on the grind. You're just after it. Wait a minute, we got to make a detour. There's a ghoul who's holding weapons. Good to see you. Let me disarm you for 4 more points, and then you can die. Been keeping up on our skills. So those are all on the up and up. I don't let those fall off. The only one that really has required some work is intimidation. But we're getting after it. If I can get up to 155 disarm, that'd be sensational. The problem that I'm having with disarm is, although I'm a master at it, I'm kind of not a master at it, if you follow me, if you will. So I fail far more often than I succeed at taking a weapon away, even in the 150s versus shit that I'll beat the brakes off of. But that be RNG sometimes. We have got some goodies. I suppose this is the first update from the Unrest montage that I have planned. I got a good idea for it. Hopefully it's well received. I think it'll be cool. Kind of covers that journey in a shorter amount of time than me, just constantly saying, well, Unrest sure is fun. It sure is fun to kill these nerds on repeat. I am going to go back to working on alternate advancements. Oh, I disarmed him, son of a bitch. All right. We'll go over some stuff here in just a second. Give you guys a little bit of an update. Obviously, we are now level 30. We are a strong level 30. I wouldn't say we are a strong level 30, but we're strong as we can roguely be. We got some good items. Got a legendary thick leather apron out of there. I did get a legendary bloodstained tunic. I also have an enchanted, I didn't take the time to level it up to legendary, bloodstained mantle, which is really nice. We're trimmed out in the finest ringmail garbage we got our hands on. Still wearing some cloth pants, which whatever. Daggers are exactly the same. But our AAs, I only took the time to get 2 points and then some, and I got bored. I got tired of grinding there. I'd been there for a while, and I was like, we're going to go back to factioning for a bit, and then we're going to grind out on the AAs. And I don't have a good idea on what all it is that's good, but I did ask a general chat, and some people gave me some troll answers. Every time that I mention that I'm just rogue, I get, that I'm a psychopath, which is fine. But a lot of people were saying that anatomy was really good for assassination, but you don't get assassination until much later level, and I want things that are going to help me now. So the other one that I was looking at right off the rip, the first one being Envenomed Blades, is activated. It's on a speedy ass cooldown of 30 seconds. Help us with that DPS. Help us with the poison. I think that is going to be our starter. So I'm going to get up 7 AAs and we're going to go from there. For now, though, we're just gathering teeth and rings. And as soon as I am factioned, we're going to move on from there. It's a pretty slow grind, but that's okay. I don't have a problem with the grind. If you have a problem with grind, EverQuest probably isn't, the game for you. I also stopped by and picked up my sneak attack book at level 20 from the Tome Nerd, the Rogue Tome Nerd. And then we also got our resistance discipline for level 30, which helps us with saves and the like. So we're good in all those areas. The rings have been kind of scarce, but that's okay. I am in no hurry, as I've stated before, and as you guys know, I'm here for the journey. And I know it's like, oh well, it could be considered a waste of time to get back here, nerd. To do all this faction shit for the burning rapier, which can arguably be replaced, but I want it, and that's my whole fucking reason. I want it, and I do what I want with my own shit. So we're factioning, we're getting the burning rapier. There is going to be some hiccups in doing the burning rapier because there's a lot of. Well, there's a beer run that I got to do for a nerd in High Pass, and I'm a dark elf, so we may have to get some faction with the people of High Pass to be able to get that done. And if I got to do that, then that's what I got to do. Or if I can be sneaky about it, I might try to just be sneaky about it. I did try to pickpocket Ortalius to see if I could steal rings back, and you can't. What I did find that was very interesting, and they'll probably nerf this as soon as I say it out loud. There's two things. The first one is funny. If you beg from one of the echoes that gives you the instance, they hit you. They'll punch you for begging them, and they hit hard. They hit for around 400. I think we can take this, nerd. I think we can take this. Let's try. Hopefully we can take this, nerd. But if you beg from them, they just sock you for big damage. You scared the shit out of me. Because I was like, oh, I wonder if I could just beg from this idiot. What else is interesting, though, is that you can pickpocket them indefinitely. And you will always fail. It will say you are not skilled enough or experienced enough to pickpocket this nerd, but you do get skill. So if you are a rogue and you're looking to raise pickpocket, just find one of the echo nerds and pickpocket him to max. So I thought that was interesting, man. We beat the shit out of this thing. We beat this guy's ass. All right, ancient Cyclops on the menu. Maybe we'll supplement in. Ooh. Oh. It's some fucking maid shit. No. What does it sell for? What does it sell for? It sells for 2 fucking gold pieces. He can keep that. We don't need that shit. Back to the rings. Yeah, damn. That was good. Hopefully there's more ancient Cyclops. I'm going to start doing the run again because it's, well, that was quick. That was nice and fast. That was a nice fast little zone there. If we keep zoning like that, this'll pick up. But, yeah, that is the current plan. I'm still struggling with the format of the videos. I know you guys like long ones. At least that's been the common trend in the comment section is, I wish these videos were longer. And some of the videos I'm looking at going, yeah, damn, nerd, they're like 4 hours long. How long does it need to fucking be? But these are probably going to be longer episodes, if not, just the massive EverQuest video, at which point people will eventually be like, brother, where the fuck are you? And, you know, from a business perspective, one massive video on YouTube about an entire series of a dark elf being a rogue, and only a rogue on the hero's journey is probably a bad idea. But disarm. What is our disarm? Did we max? Did we max? Or I think we disarmed. I think we disarmed. Let's double check here. Disarm. No, we got some points we can get still. Give me those points, nerd. Don't just fail. Fail with points. I'd like to fail with points. 2 points to go. As long as I don't disarm him. I'm okay with failing as long as he keeps a hold of that hammer. Get that iron grip on that hammer, nerd. Let me get them points. Oh, 1 to go, and then you can just die. 1 to go, and then it'll be off to Jesus. I have noticed some instability and bugs on the hero's journey. Sensational. Now you get to die. I was going to go to Kazakh Thul, and I might try to go again because there was like a small patch, and I'm wondering if it's been patched or if it's been fixed. But I went to CT, and I was like, oh, you know, maybe Rubicide drops here still, maybe Raven Scale. You know, there's good rogue stuff to be had there. Yeah, but the enemies are all glitched into the ceiling. So there was nothing, there was not to be done. There we go. Give me that ring. Come on, lady. We're gonna start a human blood drive. There's so much. I have so much human blood in my inventory. Where does he keep it all? Safe fall rock right there. But it's coming together. I'm really enjoying the look of Wreck-It. I'm glad I made a dark elf. It's been a good adventure. Running amok as a villainous character. We are high enough level that when I want to make monies, I can go to Sister Island. At 30, I'll be able to beat the shit out of those girls. We'll be able to lay the whoop ass on them and make that fat money. And since we can use the bazaar and back, I don't have to go anywhere to sell. I can just be like, whoop, off to teleport land, which I think would also be, interesting caveat to the game. Not use the bazaar. I mean, I'm not using any of the traders that are there, but I don't know. Like, how hard do you need to make the game? I think, do what's fun. If you're having fun being three classes, smash it out. Smash it out. This is Wreck-It destined to only be a rogue? Maybe. I don't know. Maybe I'll be like, you know what? We've gone this far. Let's just be the only rogue, the only vanilla rogue of the hero's journey. Which, if I inspire people to, be like, you know what, man? I'm going to do the warrior only. Make war solo. War solo. The warrior of the hero's journey. And get after it. I don't have a patent on the fucking idea. It's just me trying to have fun playing the game. And I think that's what's important. I think a lot of people get lost on that, as we've talked about before. That... And obviously a game doesn't always have to have like a challenge to it. But I do think that for me as a player and playing Discord, my multi-class nerd, there's just a lot going on. And I don't think that the game is as enjoyable in that regard of being that powerful. So I do have, and it's all a me thing. I think it'd be fun to check out different combinations of character classes to be like, you know what, I'm going to be the ultimate magic user, or you know, to build like a themed character to be like, you know what, we're going to build a witcher. You know, we're going to go like, I don't know, ranger so we can track because, you know, Geralt can track, or, you know, that's a Witcher thing. And they got, you know, some magic. And then, you know, depending on how deep you wanted to, you know, go with it, take rogue so you can use poisons, like, you know, for your oils and what have you. You know, use your ranger spells as your signs. And then, you know, pick a third class that you feel fits the bill. Maybe just warrior, maybe deep into warrior, you know, and it, you know, the ultimate character? Probably not. But is it a fun character? I think that's more important. Don't mind me, madam. We're going to sneak attack thee. That's what I thought was going to happen. We're high enough level that Dorn no longer wants a piece, which is good. I can stop ruining my faction with, you know, with the Dark Elven people. I don't know why I'm not looting water flasks. I mean, saves me on buying them, I suppose. But yeah, I think that's the most important aspect of, you know, probably the idea of the server as well as gaming in general. Have a good time. Don't let other people tell you, you know, how to have fun. Because you start letting other people be like, well, this is the right way to play, then you're already doomed. It's okay to ask for advice if you don't know, but if someone's like, no, this is the tri-class meta. The meta is literally just some shit one nerd figured out and was like, this is working really well. I'll post this. So, and I think that there's a lot of people, especially because in the first video I posted about with Discord, I had asked, what do you make? What did you make? What was your character? What is your hero? Tell me your build. You know, and you can go into as much or as little detail as possible. Some people simply just answered, you know, with like, I'm, you know, Beastmaster, you know, Ranger Shadow Knight, or Beast Lord Ranger Shadow Knight, and that's fine. And then other people went into, you know, greater detail about how powerful their character was and the synergies that they have in their build. And I think that that's awesome. I think it's awesome to discover. And there's a lot of combinations. You know, there's like 500 and, you know, some whatever combinations. And I think that if you're finding something that works, you know, that's great. That's great. Do I think that, you know, I'm going to take Reke here being 100% vanilla rogue at 50 and go in there and lay the whip ass on Nagafen? Probably not. I don't know, you know, how powerful I can be with gear. Obviously, if I reach out to the community, or if I let you villains fucking spoil me, then yeah, I'll probably go in there and beat the shit out of him, because you guys will show up with a bunch of out of era shit and be like, here you go, man, you know, take the god dagger of the rogue and, you know, go carve your name in that, fucking nerd. But, you know, using just classic shit, or just, you know, that self-found idea, that's a hell of a fight. I may have to be like, hey, listen, guys, I'd like to have a duo. You know, maybe I'll need a duo to get it done, or we'll see how far I can go. I'm not saying I won't try him. I'll probably give him quite a few attempts, you know, Nagafen and Vox, before I go, okay, this is not working out. The respawn is my biggest issue on the hero's journey, is because you're so powerful. Even just as a vanilla rogue, I'm able to camp every dervish camp in the desert, and that's silly. The respawn timer should be a little bit faster, because characters are stronger, but also, you know, it does, you know, EverQuest is so good at wasting your fucking time. Like that, EverQuest is fucking waste your time like no other game. Like, you wanna make arrows, do you? Well, good. Spend 3 hours doing this and putting all these things in a box. Sensational. A fucking spider in the... Oh! No, not the tarantula. Oh, not the scarab. I click on the big boy. Here he is. Okay, let's get all stealthed up. What's up, big fella? What's up, big fella? Nice. Got the double backstab on him. Sensational. The ancient Cyclops. Or at least his burgundy pants. Like, because on Quarm, wearing even if I was wearing what I'm wearing, I would get my ass whipped by an ancient Cyclops. Oh, no, a zombie has aggroed. A wayward zombie, a new challenger approaches. Fuck out of here, nerd. All right. Well, god damn it, I didn't see what it was. Mithril amulet. All right, we got a couple of rings to turn in. Where'd that go? Where is that? What is that? Oh, baby, it sells for 100 fucking platinum. Where are these giants at? Bring me the Cyclopses. I don't want that shit as a belt. Like, is it? Oh, it's a legendary one. How good's the legendary one? Okay, so it's 13 intelligence and it's 12 armor. You know what? That's actually better. That's actually better. I mean, intelligence doesn't do a whole lot for us other than skilling, but I mean, I'm just wearing enchanted small ring mail with lower armor class. So I suppose we'll do that. Yeah. And then actually, I don't think I need to destroy it. It's not legendary. All right. We'll do that. That'll be the plan. I do got to sort my bag issue out here, but kind of just going until I run out of space, and then we just move on from there. Boom. Sit thine ass down, nerd. I don't know why I run behind him to backstab him. It feels right, that's why. I'll take those. I don't need the Kalish. Those little augment gems, those little heal gems are good things. Those are good. Is it as good as being like a healer type or having, spells, or even the taps of the Shadow Knight? No. But it procs. And proc it does. Give me that ring, nerd. All right, we're gonna cut across, and then I think we're gonna do another turn in. Let's assess the situation here. Boom, do that, and if I can do that. All right. Oh, I have this can go. Unfortunately, I was trying to level up a blood stained mantle, and then I got the enchanted one as a drop while killing the undead knight. So, it is what it is. Who died here? Who's that? That orc warrior. Decry. It was probably not the orc warrior. It was probably a giant. Because there be sand giants in the area. Yeah, there they are. Yeah, he's still red. Sit thine ass down, nerd. Not the magic. Oh, no. We should get some Shralik packs. That's something I should do. I should go get some Shralik packs from Kithakor. Would probably work out pretty good. All right, this camp sucked. Come on, give me a ring. Don't be like that, nerd. Don't be like that. Give me that ring. Give me that ring, nerd. You and your dumbass looking Aquaman armor. All right. We'll head back to old Ortalius and we'll do a turn in. I missed the Ducks UI. Oh, hey. Hello? Where are you going? You'd be wandering around with my ring, lady. Give me that damn ring. Okay, or not. That's fine, too. I suppose I could run around and check the vendors to see if they have fucking cutthroat rings, but I don't feel like it. That just takes time, and that's time I could just be getting after it. You know what I'm saying? I wonder what the placeholder for the ancient Cyclops is, because he's a good kill. He is a good kill. Good to see how our tally is. Let's start passing over the goods. Sensational. And we had enough for 2 turn-ins. We're still indifferent, and that's okay. I'm expecting it to take a while, just because factioning is a shit show in EverQuest. My bags are a mess, but I have one button to close them all, and one button to open them. But another inventory was made. But all of them, they were deceived. All right. Oh, yeah, baby. That is so good. Boom. Give me those. He can drop those. No, I guess I can't. He could drop those every time. That would be sensational. Well, I can sell this one. Good. We'll do that then. We'll sell the one bracer that we can sell, and where the other one? The one we cannot sell. And, well, the dervish ring grind continues. I don't think I'm going to do another montage. I think I'm just going to, the next time we see one another, he'll be staring at me amiably. He'll be looking at me going, there he goes. Homeboy's a bastard. As always, a massive thank you to my channel members for being absolute units. Zen, Dutch Cheetah Gamer, Normal, William Sven, Disco Ray, Grizzly, Fickled, 1984 Knight Rider, Austin Lyman, Gold Kodak, Hassler 24/7, Michael King, Lavius, Carl Edwards, Pazuzu, James Crampton, Gravrod Scooby, Dave Oberell, Matthew Lawrence, Mike Bloomfield, Amadan, Dolam Roth, Redo, The Cool Man, Anthony Wright, Joshy Z, Pack Attack 74, I Am Not Tim, Mr. Sigil GM, Odexian, Vegu, Kavaris Fletcher, Noah Pooser, X Jackson, Sadoon Dines, Light is Dawn, Heresy Arc, Wolfgar, Eric Thalor Schaefer, The Spaghetti-O Bandit, Defense, Chad Chadwell, Ebony Woo Wee, My Favorite Class Skill, KG1, Choopy 08, Mr. Tim, The Goldsmith, Goddamn, Moxa Dragon, and my brother Zombie. Hey nerds, I know that this episode was pretty short and kind of a big bowl of nothing sauce as I just ran my mouth. And that is because in the next episode we are tackling the burning rapier, and I wanted all of that to be in one video. I appreciate you guys hanging out. Goodbye.